Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you remember me, I'm Ryan from Mama's Got a Budget, and thank you so much for joining me. So today's video, as you can tell, I set it up as like a face-to-face informal chit-chat type of video, and if you can tell by the title of the video, we got some things to discuss. So let's get right into it. First, you guys know I like to do church announcements. So first announcement on the docket is I have paused the billing for Patreon. So I have the link down below if you want to go ahead and join. I paused it just for the month of October 2020, so you can sign up for free. It will not bill you because of the things that I have going on. I don't feel right charging you guys if I'm going to be like a little bit absent from it, slash to make up for when I was absent from it before for my existing patrons. So if you want to sign up, it'll be free. Patreon will be free for the month of October. Link is down below. Second announcement is for the November limited edition release. It's going to be more of a limited edition release. I'm going to go through and see like what hasn't really been selling for the past 3 months and take those listings out. So I'm gonna do for sure the budget packs, for sure all the functional items like the bill dues, the circles, the arrows, the everything like that for your budget. But as far as the paychecks 1 through 5, the weekly check-in, the washi, the debt, the sinking funds, the spending tracker, everything like that, I'm gonna go through and see what has sold, what has not sold, and kind of push those back to the back burner and not release those for November. They'll be live again in December, but for the November release I want to make sure that I get these out lickety split, so I'm gonna deactivate those for November. So if you notice that maybe your favorite listing is missing, like if you use the monthly highlights all the time, but you know, if only 1 or 2 people use it, I can't just list it for them and not list it for everybody, which causes me to make an entire listing, and then that just defeats the whole purpose. So I'm gonna make it more of a limited release just so I can get these orders out quicker, because I do have to move. So let's get right into it. If you guys remember in my last video, my last budget video I think it was, I was like, pray for me, I want this to happen, when we were talking about house stuff and moving and all that stuff. And I am proud to say that I have gotten approved for my very first mortgage. I found a home and I will be closing next week on October 6th. Yay! I don't even know if I have a track that says yay, but yay! So it's still surreal to me. It hasn't hit me yet. I haven't paid my first bill yet, so that's probably why, but whatever. So I've been running around like a mad woman because nobody told me how much work this would be. No one told me how expensive it would be. Like painters, I need painters. I don't think I'm doing movers. I think I'm gonna move myself, so I need to get a U-Haul. I need to change Elijah's school. Like the new school is gonna do hybrid the day that I move in. It's just like weird. Like it's just a lot of weird stuff. Moving and buying a house in a pandemic is just, it's a lot. It's real different. And also, Preston #1, if you remember, if you were here when I wore this shirt in my very first video in November of 2018, y'all, that I posted my first budget video, I had on this shirt. I was going through my tops. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put that back on because it brings it full circle. Literally my first video was in this shirt, and not my last video, but my last video, one of my last videos in this house is gonna be in the shirt too. Like how dope is that? So I'm going to, yeah, be moving, and MGB headquarters will have a new home. Basement Budget Bitch is not going anywhere, just this background is. Well, not even this background, because I have the same setup in my house. I bought the same shelves that my mom has. So it's gonna be set up the same way, just a little more like office like a filming area type. And I'm gonna be in the basement of my new house. So I have 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms with a full finished basement and a loft. So we have plenty of room. It's just gonna be Elijah and I. We have plenty of room to frolic about. The backyard is nice. Got a little patio in the back. Everything is everything. I'm so excited for this. I'm most excited because I get to bring you guys along from the beginning of my journey. If you saw my financial journey video, I was talking about stuff, you know, that happened in the past that brought me here. But with this whole home moving experience, you guys are going to see it from the beginning on. So I don't have to go back and do like a summary or a flashback type of thing. You guys are going to be in it in real time with me, and I'm super excited. Super excited to move, to grow, for new routines to get out, and for the content, of course. Let's be real. For the content, for restructuring my budget, for looking at my budget, for adding new things there and cutting back on some things, having to dip into sinking funds for other things. It's just going to be a lot, and I feel so ready for it. So this happened at the end of June, right after my birthday, and I have my sister to thank for like half of this, so whatever, Brianna, you got it. I was like, you know what, I should try to get a house. My sister was like, yes, go for it, you can do it. It's not that hard. People with way less than you have way more than you. Like, it's not that difficult. I think you're just scared of the process, of the unknown, but trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So she like pushed me and egged me on, so I went ahead. I got a lender, and it was kind of like not the best experience with the lender to begin with. Nonetheless, in the end, I got approved with him. And then right after I got approved, I switched lenders real quick. So if you guys want a story time on that, he's out, new one's in. Go through that whole thing. So I already had a realtor. We get the approval. Next day we go house hunting. Didn't like that house, but you know, it's the very first house, so of course not. And the ball just started rolling from there. Every Friday I was going to see like at least 3 homes, sometimes 5 and 6 homes, like in a day. It was a lot. I'm like, wait, what did that look like? I'm looking up things on Realtor and Trulia and Zillow and Redfin. It's just like my head was spinning with all of these homes and layouts and locations, and then I'm mapping it from work to the location and what's the school district like. It's a lot, you guys, and I am so tired already. But I haven't even moved. I've packed like 5 boxes, but I haven't moved a stitch of nothing yet, and I am already tired. So it has been a lot. So I want to come on here and apologize for my absence, but hopefully you guys understand that it's been a whirlwind. Interest rates are so low right now during this time that we're in, that there are so many buyers. You know, right now it's a seller's market where the sellers have the upper hand because there are so many buyers now, right? So I got a bomb ass interest rate. I got in at a really good time, like I said, beginning of July, and I found the home, I think in August? I think I found the home. And so since then I've gotten, you know, the attorney, the home inspector, the appraiser, seller. We've been going back and forth with her attorney and things that we need fixing that she didn't want to fix, or that she was trying to take and we wanted to leave, and the contracts, the back and forth, the docu-signs, the homeowner's insurance, the HOA. Like, it's a lot, you guys, it's a lot. So I'm really, really excited to also, like I said, bring you guys new content, right? I felt like my videos were getting a little redundant. I felt relatable, but I felt like my relatability was kind of running out, because my niche was really, really defined and unique, and I was skating a thin line, being a 33-year-old who still lived at home with her mom. I still possess the knowledge, no one can take that away, but it's just like, how can that, you know, relate to my other subscribers who are, you know, maybe a little bit younger, but they're already in a home and they have, you know, family to take care of. I want it to be a little bit more relatable that way and expand my niche. So I'm not saying that I did it for the gram or anything, because I did not buy a house for social media, let's be real. But as I evolve, my content will evolve as well, and I'm super excited to be able to share that with y'all. So I don't know how I'm getting through all this like with my head on straight, but you know, I'm just taking it day by day. So my close date was originally September 30th, which would be this coming Wednesday, but they actually had to push it back a week. So my new close date is October 6th. So October 6th, your girl will officially, the week of the 6th, I should say, your girl will officially be a homeowner, and I am super, super excited. So obviously my budget will change, right? I'm gonna have HOA fees, homeowners insurance, lights, gas, water, trash, sewer, cable, and internet. I think that's it. and more transportation because I'm moving further away. So I'm gonna have that commute now to work, which is fine. I would rather live out my dreams, if you want to call it that, live out my dreams and drive a little bit further to work than to, you know, be complacent here. But at least I'm around the corner. Like, it's a give and take, and for 2 years I've been 8 minutes from work. You guys know how quick my car vlogs are gonna be so much longer now. I could probably only do two before you guys, two days before you guys get tired of me. Then I'll have a new video. That's gonna be awesome. I just thought about that. So yeah, I feel your girl's growing up. I'm growing up right before your eyes. It's me. So I'm super excited, and thank you guys so much for holding me accountable, for being there, for rallying behind me. Everything that you have done so far, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. From supporting me on this channel, clicking like, subscribing, sharing my videos, joining Facebook group, joining Patreon, following me on Instagram, DMing me, replying to stories, all of that, supporting my shop, website, rewards points, coupon codes, newsletters. Like, it's never-ending cycle, and you guys are all part of it. And there are some of you who are there every step. Like, yeah, some of you may be subscribed but not following me. You may purchase from my shop but not really be in the Facebook group. But there are some of you who are at every step that I just named, and not taking away from anyone else, but thank you. Like, thank you so much. It means the world to me and Elijah to be able to give him this. Like, I didn't have my own room when I was 8 years old. My mom wasn't a homeowner yet when I was 8 years old. Like, so I'm excited to be able to bring him, you know, new things, you know, things that I didn't have, kind of setting the bar a little bit higher for him so he can set the bar a little bit higher for his kids and create that generational wealth and rotation and everything. And I feel like it's starting with me, and I feel like I'm in a really good place to be able to do so. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking y'all along through every twist and turn, and of course I'm gonna do a house tour, but I have to get it together because I hate the paint color and I don't want to show y'all. Well, maybe I will, because you have to do an empty house tour, right? Like, that's a thing. And also it's gonna feel super weird because I'm gonna close in the middle of the week, probably, like in the middle of the day. So I'm gonna go to work in the beginning of the day and then like go to lunch and then come back like, oh yeah, no big deal, just closed on the house on my lunch break. Like, what is my life right now? I don't even understand. I'm just going through it, y'all. I'm just going through it. So I wanted to get this video out to you guys so you guys know what's going on, know that I'm not ignoring you, know that just I've been going a little bit cuckoo up here. So the office is going to be the last thing that I pack up, just so I can make sure I get all those orders out to you guys. I didn't want to skip November. I was going back and forth in my head, but I didn't want to skip November because if you have been using my products since January when I first brought them out, to all of a sudden have a hole in November and then try to pick it up in December, I felt bad. So I'm at least going to put out, like I said, the budget packs and the functionals. Then I'll go in and see what sold for the last 3 months. So that's the only change I'm thinking that will come down the pipeline. But if anything else, I will let you know, I promise. I need to get better with at least checking in with you guys. I know I was never good at that. Like, even as a teenager, I asked my mom. She'd be like, let me know when you get to such and such's house. I'd be like, okay, girl. Be off somewhere, 3 different locations, come back today. Oh yeah, I was supposed to call my mama, like, before cell phones. Today's kids will never know, but I'm just not good at it, and I'm sorry. But I recognize my flaws, and I'm working to do better. So with this new space will come a new mindset, and I will be all in my space. So I'm gonna be we spent 4.5 hours in IKEA. If you're on my Patreon, you already know that. 4.5, like a whole entire shift. I told the cashier that when I got to the front. He's like, you've been here longer than me. Like, what are you doing? And I was just like, you know, it's just some things that we had to do. So I will take you guys along for like the decorating process, getting my style, seeing what color paint. I still need to pick that out. Like, it's a lot. It's a whole lot of, but I am more than happy to go on this journey. So thank you so much. From the bottom of me and Elijah's heart, we're the same. He is the same person as me. So thumbs up out this video, subscribe for you know, for home content, and see the way that my budget evolves, you know, over the next year or so, and how I get into the groove of being a 33-year-old homeowner, which is wild. I think my mom was, we've been here for 20 years. So my mom was 44. My sister was 37. And now I'm 33. This is like crazy. And Elijah's like, what if Elijah's like 30? And then he sets the bar. So it's just like, things are happening. Things are happening, and I'm super excited. So come along for the journey. Come on in, the water's fine. We're gonna go along with it, and I thank you so much. It's all because of you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.